Don't let what we think is better ruffle your feathers. Opinions are like assholes and assholes are like podcasts.
Everybody has one.
From left to right, we got the returning O-Block, the Scrooge nigga in the building. It's LeBrain James, Podzilla, Nino Green in the building. We got Black Jesus Arco in the building.
God
we got
bless y'all.
CDM Bezo, Big Daddy Warbuck, Slim Beezy in the building. You know, every time the production is from City of Gems video production. Chuck in the back with the facts, and today we got a special guest.
Truth.
Anytime I'm on here, anytime Arco's on here, and we look like $100 million, $100 million, $100 million, and it came from the ghetto.
Brother.
My man, my only barber, my kid's only barber. We got Dave in the building.
Let's do it. What it do?
Moment of silence for the competition. One time for the queen and Big Yago. Happy birthday, Big Yago.
Shout out to the foe, boy.
Happy birthday, Yago. See you later, sis. Take it easy.
And if you know we unfuckwittable, I need you to make some noise for your motherfucking boys.
What's up? Hello there.
I was playing about the Everybody Knows Sports Show. That's the best sports show going right now. You hear me? I was just talking shit, fucking with my siblings. You know what I mean? How's everybody's energy today?
Doing just fine, kind sir. How you doing today?
Man, I can't complain. I'm here. I'm alive. I would like to shout out our sponsors one time for Kiara Wine, Black Billionaire, and a special shout out to our friends at High Tea Herbal Wraps.
That's right, baby.
All right. We're going to start off light, and then we're going to get into some womps, and then we're going to get into some... What was it? Was it last week we was having a conversation about artists, and you said that Tekashi 6ix9ine fell off, right?
No.
That wasn't you that said that?
Somebody said
Who said that? That was you, man.
How when I'm aware of what he rebranded to and what he did? I was aware of what he did, so that would have been a false statement. Yeah.
I'm going to check the footage.
Check the footage.
Okay, well, anyways, somebody was on this couch and said that Tekashi 6ix9ine fell off, and I told him, like, no, dude is a global, he's a Latin superstar across seas.
Yeah, singer now.
Tekashi 6ix9ine signs new record deal with Cartel Music for over $6 million.
Shouts out to the snitch.
How is he doing this?
6ix9ine is taking his talents to Cartel Music, signing a new record deal with the label that will pay him millions of dollars. The rapper just linked a lucrative contract that calls for him to record a new album with Mexican regional artists and go on tour in the United States, Mexico, Central, and South America. According to the contract obtained by TMZ, Tekashi is being paid $1 million for the album, which will feature 10 songs, $100,000 a song. And he's going to make $250,000 for every concert of an upcoming tour. This all adds up to Tekashi potentially pocketing over $6 million.
Can I get a...
I got you. I got you, gang. I got you.
What?
Cheese.
After putting pen to paper, 6ix9ine told a photog in Miami he can't wait to get started with Cartel Music, I bet, and told the Pap, I guess that's paparazzi, I don't know.
Paparazzi?
Yeah. Told the Pap that the plan is to take Mexico by storm. In signing the deal, Tekashi agrees to have no involvement in legal issues or initiate any conflict on digital platforms and to not get arrested, which has been an issue for him in the past. While Tekashi's getting a nice payday here, a good chunk will be going towards his IRS debt.
I just got one question. Who is this Cartel Music?
Probably a real cartel.
That would make sense, but then again, how can a cartel work with a known snitch? Like, they don't fuck around.
Because they're not giving him bricks.
It's a way for them to clean
They
up.
said,
it's money laundering.
That's the point, right?
There you go. Yeah,
And what he
watch
don't
that
know.
money.
Still,
Watch that
The
money,
Mexican
I
superstar.
don't tell you nothing. You
You
don't know
what
nothing.
can you tell?
Yeah, if nigga, you here to
Watch
do
that
music.
money up.
Yeah.
You
Hey,
here to
listen,
do music.
You singing rap for our record group.
And what's $6 million to the cartel? If
Come on,
you
bro.
feel me?
That's one
Pennies.
play.
And,
you hear me?
and this was so crazy though, because this is not the first time he done struck being a snitch. You gotta think
I don't know,
before
yeah.
when
Not yet. When he got out, he
but
had a deal. That's how he bought that.
That's
how he
crazy-ass
blew up.
chain.
he signed 10 million before he even hit the streets.
Yeah, that's how he blew up.
The company that he was signed to when he had caught the case, they paid him 10 million
Man,
while
listen,
he was in there.
the nigga got a deal through Aiden Ross to do a stream thing, and he was supposed to get so many millions from it, and he wouldn't even link to the actual contract. Aiden Ross had to sign. It was damn near. It was like a co-signee contract where Aiden Ross signed and inked the deal for Tekashi. But if Tekashi didn't perform and put out the content, then Aiden Ross would be the one that's responsible for the shit.
Which is insane.
So Tekashi got them M's and skated off, and Aiden Ross still had to pay back the people that he had his
Fucked him over.
with.
I holla.
But he fuck over a lot of people.
A lot of
I mean, I'm sure that's the music industry though.
Yeah, for sure.
Get yours and get in.
It's a lot of money.
Boy, listen.
You see the stipulations that they put on him though.
Yeah, you better
You can't get no bullshit on
for it.
Instagram. All the shit that you known for, don't
that
do it.
trolling. It's over with.
And that's why that's why the cartel nigga, because
see you
we
on
don't
the
need no
internet.
extra heat.
Hey, that made a lot of sense too.
We don't
But,
need no
yeah.
extra heat, nigga. You fuck this up, we go dead, Joe dumbass.
That
Nigga,
might
you
be.
don't even.
You
know.
ain't
It's
read the fine
50
print.
fucking bricks in your tour bus.
He didn't read the fine print.
Now that I think about it, that might be the only way he could even land a deal like that in the first place.
Come
Like,
on, bro.
Yeah.
Especially
you know
over
what I'm
here,
saying? Like real talk.
because you know he got
And he gonna have
he got
protection
kicked
now,
out
too.
of
DR.
yeah, DR. He got put out of there.
Dominican
So
Republic.
that's kind of like divine for real when you think about it.
But
It was like God literally looking out for this
Hey,
nigga. Like,
repeatedly.
you know what I'm saying?
you got to think though.
Broski got more
what?
than 9 laughs.
He was a self-promoted artist. In America, the way that he promoted himself was with the bullshit. So what is going to be his marketing tactics now that he can't do the bullshit that he usually get to sell himself?
Well, he's not a
Shit,
gangster.
but
no
you
more.
gotta
He's a artist.
And you got to think he's in a Mexican, so he ain't got to rap.
Even
about
though he's
that
not
part.
rapping in America.
Yeah, he's not appealing to the hood that he started out in. He's somewhere else now, so that's
And
not
now
even
he,
a concern.
Now he represent every gangster Mexican American and South American. And
And
Mexican,
it's already been proven that ain't nothing gonna happen to him for real here.
But you
I mean, he got beat up that one time at the
He got
gym,
beat up at the gym.
flung
but that was
around like a
light.
rag
Yeah.
doll in his drawers.
But the scary part is, it's a lot of kids that follow him.
Yeah,
That's the scary part.
that is.
I mean,
I mean,
That's
but how
your
he
son's
move,
favorite
he
rapper.
give- he
Now that
give
I'm
lesson.
thinking about it,
but the
That's
way he
tough.
move and the way he talk.
hard.
That's tough.
Hey, listen, my son, you out here in these real streets, bro.
hey, and what's so funny is it fucked me up because the age demographic. Remember how we was talking about how the lady was like, "You heard the new Busy Bone?"
Yeah.
And I say how people attach themselves to the music that they came up on. His son sat there and argued me down about 6ix9ine being the best rapper like 2 years ago. I'm like,
I would have paid
You
money
got
to
it,
be
bruh.
fly on the wall. What
You
do
got
you
it, bruh.
mean?
hey man, he mean what he said and he said what he said. He meant that. Damn, I really don't know.
That's difficult, bro.
But this man, I just
But I understand it too, though, because it's the agenda, is what they promoting. You know what I'm saying? So you ain't really.
So
giving
what?
them-
Now they got to turn
Ignorance
out
is
the
bliss.
Mexicans? Is
You-
that what you saying?
I'm just saying.
Because
You,
first he was aimed at the black culture, and then now it's at the Mexican culture. Nah, man, I just think, dude, like he's really busy. He's business savvy. As
No,
much
what
as
I-
we hate to say it,
you missing what I'm saying when he's saying his son is his favorite rapper.
He's
You feel what I'm
He's
saying?
catching,
that's
he's
what
catching
I'm
their
like.
attention.
Dude,
yeah, for
dude
sure.
is a known.
Fuck what he
he a
talking
snitch.
about.
yeah.
Fuck what
And
he
they
talking
not understanding that what that really lines with or what that what
kids
message
don't
that-
care
they
about.
That's
don't
why I
care.
said ignorance is bliss.
You feel
know
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I ain't told on nobody.
It
He
ain't no
tell on
difference.
me.
It ain't no difference from when you got the basketball players nowadays wearing nail polish.
Yeah.
It's still a message that's blindly given to our
yeah,
kids
being
that
perceived.
they can't dissect
I hate it.
because they don't understand.
I was just talking
their
about
favorite
that, like
people
this,
just doing
this
it so
new
they think it's
age
a
of
trend. It's okay.
Men
That's
coming
crazy.
up, they different.
Yeah,
when
for sure.
we came up.
But you know what? You just said something that it was just like
Opened
a light
up.
bulb. Yeah, because you said ignorance is bliss, right? Just think about how much of a luxury it was to be ignorant as a kid. Not ignorant as in like, outside flicking off people and doing shit, but not knowing shit.
Right. The real,
Life
real
was
minute.
just so much easier. The more that we grew and the more that we learned, the more this shit turned into a full-time 24-hour punishment.
The shit was like the Matrix, bro. Niggas want to go back and take the blue pill so bad. Like, I want to go back to when I didn't know shit.
Yeah, and everything.
And because when you didn't know how bad off it was, you like, hey, life ain't so bad.
You know how it was when you was a kid? Oh, I want to be a savage. Until you was the savage. You the savage. Yeah, nah.
Or not even just wanting to be a savage, bruh. I'm saying, nigga, we just wanted to be grown.
Not having to worry about bills.
Nigga, we just wanted to say
you
we
could
was
do
grown.
whatever you wanted.
I'm grown. We couldn't wait.
Take me back. Hey, take me back to.
Please
I
feel
just
me?
had that conversation.
It's like be able to buy
Now I see
some
where you headed
blacks,
with-
buy some liquor, and tell a motherfucker I'm grown.
I ain't
Them
coming
was
home,
like
I'm
the,
grown.
you feel me?
Yeah.
we didn't know what came with that.
Hey, you can have all that shit back.
You hear me?
Hey, you can have all that.
Hey,
We ain't know what came with that.
I'm cool with sneaking.
Ignorance is bliss.
there you go.
When he said that, that just made me think about that
Real
because we
talk.
was talking about his son, then you got to talking about them not paying attention to the snitch shit is because he's ignorant to it. You feel me?
Yeah.
For sure.
The play.
And it falls on it's the different parenting too, though. Like, because we don't really teach our kids on how to prepare for life.
Damn, I wish you could buy it.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? We for the mentality of I want to give my kid what I didn't have or whatever. We use that as
As an excuse to
As
make
an
these
excuse
motherfuckers spoiled
to
fucking
spoil
rotten.
them out. You feel what I'm saying? So now they don't know responsibility. When you give them something to do, they like, what the fuck is this? It's foreign language to them.
But listen, though. I listen.
They don't want to learn
You know
how
what I'm
to
saying?
cook.
We're no longer
Nothing.
role models.
Hey, let me
and shit,
bridge
you know
off
what
that
I'm
on the quick side. We did that, right? But what's wrong with it, honestly? Because you letting them be kids. Honestly, if you really think about it, how many kids is really moving out the house that soon nowadays? I'm going to let my son stay with me until that nigga get him a wife and move the fuck out. Whenever he feeling like, that's just how I really feel.
Yeah, we be in a rush
You
to
know what I'm
put.
saying?
Yeah.
Think
But
about how
why
young
not
I
let him
was.
be a kid? Why
But
not
you
let
right.
that kid talk back? Because we wasn't allowed to do it. And now that we learn, but listen though, now that we as old as we is, half the shit that we grew up knowing
With some bullshit.
was some bullshit.
Yeah.
No.
Sometimes,
No,
you know what I'm
really.
saying?
No, hold on,
Sometimes-
so
but
hold on,
listen
hold
though,
on, hold on.
sometimes it ain't a problem with a figure of speech. I ain't saying put your kid in this. Don't put your kid in this spot. Because I be on my son's ass. But
See, I'm a firm believer in whatever you allow this kid to do, they gonna feel the need. They can keep doing. They gonna want to take it a further. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not giving them no room to do none of that shit. When you a kid, you don't have a fucking opinion.
That's
But-
not
And
good
that ain't-
training. As
You don't
that's
have
not
an
good
opinion.
training because when they
It's
become
not.
an adult,
No, this
then
is-
how are they expected to conduct themselves? You know what I'm saying?
So this is what I'm saying. So
But that's
I
what
just
we
had
was
this
doing.
conversation with somebody too. Some people. So we have to decipher and break up what opinion is and telling the side or telling their truth.
It's a thin line between your opinion and disrespect.
You feel what I'm saying?
It's
So
really
at- so-
a thin
so at-
line.
But a lot of
So if you
but
don't-
like he just said, the child don't get no opinion. Like it's and not a lot of children really don't get an opinion, bro.
And then they grow up, and then they not gonna willing to listen to nobody.
To nobody.
saying?
So
Like,
again, so
Because
you
I've
have-
never
you
had
have-
an opinion,
you
so
have
now
to
the
have
only
structure.
thing that matter is my opinion.
You have to have some type of structure, bro.
Hey,
If you're not grooming this kid into learning what life is, bro, the heart reality is gonna fuck them around. This is why parents can't control their kids and all type of shit, bro.
But you can't say they don't have an opinion though.
No,
bro.
so
Because
okay,
everything that
so,
we
okay.
spew into the world ain't always the right thing.
So let me ask you a question. Yo, King is
nah.
9, right?
Yep.
If you're asking him what he likes about a burger, something to eat or whatever the case may be, that's a form of an opinion, right? It's what he wants, right?
Yeah, I'm following.
right?
If something happens at school or whatever and you trying to figure out what's going on, you can tell me your side. It's not, oh, I'm not listening to him. You did this and this happened or whatever. That is something totally different. For sure. That's the blur line because people look at your opinion and that
your opinion and what actually
What-
went on.
yeah,
and
as-
that's a good because King called me today from school. I was in karate class, and my sensei kicked me in the head, and it hurt, and I start crying, and I got in trouble for crying. You know me,
I'm there.
bruh.
Versus why
Kick
you
me
get
in my head.
You see what I'm saying? I get to school, and come to find out that King didn't even start crying until everything was over. He wasn't crying because it hurt, because they wear protective gear and shit.
headgear.
He was crying because he lost. And it was
His pride.
His pride was hurt.
His pride.
You see what I'm saying?
Perception.
Yeah. And the instructor was basically trying to tell him, you know, stop crying, because if you get put in these tournaments, you don't want your competitor to see you crying.
Right.
He balled all this shit up into his opinion, got on their phone and called me, and almost had me go to jail today. You see what I'm saying?
I do.
So I completely understand
So
what
that's
you
what-
mean.
So now he gave you a story, right? But if you're wanting him to do something, right? You're not asking his opinion. If you're telling him, I said clean up. Well, I thought, well, no, nigga, fuck what you talking about. Any of that. Your
completely
opinion
different.
doesn't matter. You're gonna do what I said do. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a matter. So when you get older, you feel what I'm saying? Then we start getting. But when you're a kid, you're a toddler. At a certain age, you don't have no say so about nothing.
You got to pick and choose.
You have
That,
to.
I was about to say that's when the parenting part comes.
Yeah.
Again, so that's why I said.
you gotta let. Yeah, that's
I
why
said the
it gotta be
parenting. I said
instru-
that's
it gotta
based
be
off the
instruction.
parenting. The parenting has changed though,
So
because how we teach our kids, we're supposed to be the role models, but the kids are again
Because when we
Takashi, Dirk, or whoever, like their role models is something different, and that's why the trends be what they are.
All right, so the cook in your pot is a lot of the shit that we grew up and our parents thought was right in parenting ain't necessarily always right, is what the Arco was saying. Cause like I ain't gonna
that.
lie, like
I agree with that as well too.
You go off of what you know, and
yeah,
if you're
and I was just about to say, and sometimes
But ain't no manuscript neither.
No,
Ain't
it's
right.
not.
And
But then again,
ain't no
you
perfect
know-
parent.
see,
Ain't
but
no
then-
such thing.
But
How many-
no
just
such
because
thing.
you
I'ma
was
let
raised
you
a
say.
certain way doesn't mean that it doesn't mean it was the right way.
yeah.
I'm not saying that neither. But what I am saying, how I was raised, it grew me into being the man that I am.
That's cool.
But you
And-
might not have the best ways though.
Hold on, I'm not more. So my ways and what I believe in is something different. Like morally, spiritually, how I can sit here and conduct myself because I'm not out here doing no just wild dumb shit. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Kids are out here with no structure, no guidance, and you're talking about let them having a fucking opinion.
What about-
where are the parents? Who's going to guide them into what they should be doing if we the ones that's been down this road before?
But why not give them an opinion if you are steering them down the right road?
But
I'm
I
saying
get
you
what-
have
I
to
get
you
what
have to
you're saying.
guide them that way though.
I get what you're saying, but
Because if you don't give them nothing, what are they left with?
I think at this point you speaking on the kids on these teens, and
But it
Yeah, these
starts.
things-
It starts with,
them.
bro. That's why you got little
These-
5-6-year-olds
these-
cussing and talking, and you
Nah, I
like,
ain't
bro,
gonna lie.
where's their
These
parents
teens-
at?
Man,
these
what?
teens,
I've
and
seen it.
I think a lot of people need to make that addressment a big difference because as us as older people, you know what I'm saying, as adults, we do look at the teens as kids, so we speak of them as kids. But these teens is out here adults. They out here adults.
They're an adult team
They out
for
here
sure.
adulting. They ain't out here teening. Because what we was doing as teens and what these kids is doing as teens ain't
So-
Oh yeah,
Totally
they
different.
moving way faster
Again,
now.
the parenting
I
is
would've-
something totally
I probably would
different.
have lost both these niggas, or they would have lost me back. If we would have grew up how these kids was growing
Yeah,
up,
it was
Yeah.
definitely
man, I probably wouldn't even met y'all. Man, what? That shit's crazy.
Fact.
yeah, on everything.
You know, as a teen, I was a little bit differenter than the rest of the teens. I was kind of like an
Listen
adult.
to what I'm saying.
I was like an adult.
I was
in
on
I
a-
would
the
have lost
train,
you, or
bro.
you would have lost me. Listen, that shit ain't right.
I
I
was
was
like
off
an
the
adult
train,
as a
bro.
kid at a certain age.
So, but with that part being said, what these actual kids are learning though, they're learning it from the teens because they looking up to their big brothers, big cousins. and these little grown, little adult, little teens be
Listening to 21
And it be
Savage and
responsible.
They
Slide and
want to
shit.
know what.
But they got phones too though.
You want to know what the
You
two
leave them to their
diagnoses of
phone.
that is though?
What?
Parenting and what you're letting them consume.
that part.
Facts.
Because like, you know what I mean? Like I see little girls out here and they know Sexy Red, and then if you was ever to try to quiz my daughters, I'm like, who is that? So it's just like, and then they be on the internet. They be on YouTube and everything else. So you just gotta monitor what they're doing. And you know what I mean? Like as much as sometimes I really be wanting to listen to some gangster shit when I'm in the car with them, like, bro, we on the Disney soundtrack. What? Pick a movie. We're gonna sing every
Let it
song in that
go.
shit. Type
Gotta
shit.
let it go.
Like because I'm raising princesses. Because like if you let media raise your daughter right now, come on, bro.
I ain't gonna lie.
And I don't know how much
Me
deeper
and
we
King
gon-
be
I'm
vibing.
Further prove my point.
I don't know how much deeper we gonna get into this, but I was just gonna say before we got off of it, it has a lot to do with actually the parents, like we've been saying, because I know you. We, you know what I'm saying, we gonna take care of our own, you know what I'm saying, but it's a lot of people out there that just really, they let go of they self, and they done went out here and done replenish the world, you know what I'm saying?
Lost
and
in
just
the
let them babies go, you know what I'm saying? Like,
And then that's
let
a
they
good
babies
point
go to
because
the
that
world.
just comes back to show you that like not everybody's supposed to
Not-
be a parent.
No,
No, for real though.
That's true. That's
And I
Fact.
think
man.
I think
Ooh-wee.
the stigma behind like putting your child up for adoption and shit like that.
Sometimes that's
I
the
think,
best option.
And I was just about to say, I think that we need to really work on that because like a lot of people don't deserve to have some of these kids.
That motherfucker gonna die.
The flip side of that though,
You see it?
the flip side to what you saying though, this is the scary part. The evilness of one's mind. You don't know who you entrusting these kids to.
Facts.
It's facts. And everybody got to work nowadays to survive.
And you know what I'm saying, like people's motives for adoption or whatever, you don't know it. So you're right. Somebody do need to give the, like if you ain't supposed to have them, give them up
On
to.
the same
But then
hand.
you know what I'm saying. It's a front. And once you pass this exam or whatever, all you gotta do is pass the
So
exam.
let me drive this home for you because I think I know where you're going with this. So to my point is like being woke, you know that adoption and all that shit is basically secondhand child trafficking. Like for real, you could be a straight sicko or have plans on selling these poor babies to a sicko and
Black market like a
all
bad
I gotta do is
motherfucker.
proceed to you that I know on the
I just gotta go in there dressed to the T, talk a little proper, tell you
pass
how
the
much I
test.
love. Exactly.
Hey, not only that.
and you go and
Get
they
certified.
I'm about to say they do.
Hold
man,
on, one mic. Go ahead, Arco.
But how I'm gonna say they do test you, but how thorough is the
It's
test?
not
You know
that,
what I'm
man.
saying?
Come on,
Like,
bruh.
How hard are they really
they
taking
give
up
you
on
the
your mental?
answers.
Can I
Why?
be, can I be honest?
Wow.
I know a chick, bro, who literally, bro, got certified as a foster parent, bro, within like 90 days to 6 months.
She went to class. They give them.
They give them these classes, and after you complete these classes or whatever, and watch these videos, shit like that, bro, they
there
come
going
and
to sleep.
examine your home and shit like that, so
Hey.
you can tidy up, make sure your shit's. You feel me?
For that week looking ass.
Type shit.
Hey, check
You
this.
feel me?
Man, wow.
And it don't even have to be that far of an extreme. Those are facts, but you could just be like,
I'm just using my imagination.
no, you good. No, you good for sure. No, but what I'm saying is, think about it like this too. You could feel like that you might not be the best parent because you feel like you might not be able to provide. Like y'all said, we feel like we want our kids to have more than what we have. And if a motherfucker feel like they can't get that to their kid, that'll be their reason to put their kid in adoption. But they don't realize that they might be giving their kid to somebody that can give them all the materialistic shit.
True.
But you done gave your baby to Mommy Dearest. Have you ever seen
Yep.
Mommy Dearest?
Yep.
That old movie?
Yep.
Training them up to be a bad motherfucker.
Listen, and I'm not gonna put this person on blast, but I know somebody. Whole life took in kids, adopted kids, had foster kids, and when the foster care people come check on the house, she the nicest person you could
Mary
ever meet.
Poppins.
But whenever I'm talking about hit you with 2x4s, I'm talking about
Abuse was real.
make you stand up and eat because you eat too slow. I'm talking about this lady done made somebody suck their siblings piss out they draws, nigga.
That's tough.
Bro, I'm telling you, live with some. We
Like,
got some sick
so
people around.
Hey, but
I'm telling you.
let me tell you, real quick though.
Hold on, this whatever you about to say about to be the closing statement on this. We gonna move on because while we on the category of kids, I might as well keep pressing that issue. So go ahead, bro.
But on personal PE, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy because a person can actually go through all that same thing, get everything you got, be loved and all that, right? Sometimes that ain't even what it is. They just, you ain't got that mama or you ain't got that. You feel me?
Trauma.
Kids, they actually reach out for that. Like, I still want to know who you are. You know what I'm saying? Why ain't, you know what I mean? That sometimes you can actually have that perfect life.
They for real.
You know, not even perfect, but a happy life. Like ain't nothing in your life you had a problem with. But the fact that you didn't have that love from that parent,
parental love,
you know what I mean? It can really mess with some kids'
it
lives.
definitely can though.
All right, man. While we on the subject of kids and schooling and everything like that and upbringing, we might as well get to some of our womps of the day. It says Texas elementary school teacher accused of giving students sleep aid stickers.
What in the Jeffrey Epstein?
Have you been getting a special sticker in school? He said, yes, mommy, I get a special sticker. I said, what does the sticker look like? He said, I get it right here on my hand, and it has the storms with the clouds and the stars and the moon. And so I said, well, when do you get it? He said, we get it, and after we get it, I go and sit down, and then after that, we go for our nap.
Spring ISD parents are pushing for criminal charges after they say teachers gave sleeping aids to their children.
2 Northgate Crossing elementary school teachers, they have been removed now from class and placed on administrative leave as police investigate the allegations. Parents want to know how long this was going on.
We've been doing this to our kids. They ain't no telling what the side effects are from in the long run.
My trust was broken by this teacher that we've opened our hearts to.
So listen. First things first. Let me get this out the way. Where the fuck do you buy these stickers at? Because next Wednesday when y'all come, these little niggas gonna look like gunshot victims. The
stickers had the stars, the moon, and the.
All it was missing was the sheep.
I was about to say, when did they turn melatonin into stickers?
Man,
You know.
Technology is booming.
My son's favorite color, blue. Boy, I got some stickers for you.
Oh Lord.
So what y'all think about that, man? Talk to me. Tell me something good or bad.
No,
or
man, this is all fucking bad, man. Like, all right, so why would the kids need sleep aid?
Well, I guess it sounds like maybe like the child maybe like in kindergarten or something, maybe first aid.
Hyperactive.
I said first aid. Excuse me, Head Start,
Preschool,
but type shit.
Okay.
Of course the kids get a nap or whatever. Now, me at that age, I could really remember like it was yesterday, bro. Like teacher trying to get me to go take a nap, and I bounced on her ass. You feel me? Like I'm running around and shit. Like I'm just fucking with her.
So
like
the badass kids.
You feel? And I'm just not.
Hold on, let him
not
finish
saying
his thought, Beezy.
I'm not saying that, but I could see a reason behind. You know,
It's not necessarily
shit like that.
It's not necessarily being bad. It's to me. My question for one would be, what set of children are they dealing with? And I'm not saying that to try to justify the means of them doing what they did. You feel what I'm saying? But hyperactive kids or whatever, when it's nap time, as you were saying, you know what I'm saying, there's kids that are hard to lay down. You gotta take a nap. You gotta stay still. You
sedate them?
Hey, this is what I'm about to.
What did I just say?
This is what I'm saying. Don't diagnose my kid.
Yeah.
I'll take my kid to the doctor and let him diagnose that he needs some type of sleep aid, and we'll do that, nigga. Don't get my kid with the nighttime stickers. You didn't even ask me or nothing. You just
that part.
That's what I'm saying. Niggas is out here passing out melatonin gummies. Like, here you go. No.
I ain't gonna lie, just sort of like just zoned out, because it's like I can only imagine my son telling me like, "Yeah, Daddy, I'm just still sleepy because I got an extra sticker today."
Oh well. Hey man,
like, what the fuck?
Hold on.
What you mean you got?
They put their hands on you.
Sleepy.
Man.
What happened when you was asleep?
Damn, and that's crazy.
Do you
Listen,
know?
You hear
I
me?
don't know. That's crazy.
You gotta
How
think
sleepy
about,
were you?
hold on.
How long were you sleep? How long is nap time now because of these stickers?
Because I ain't gonna lie.
Have you ever?
I
got two
remember it
stickers
like
in
it
one
was
day?
yesterday. I could taste the juice. I could taste the juicy juice right now, Arco.
Bruh.
When it was time to take a nap, nigga, I used to be tired.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And I was about to say,
After doing the ABCs and 1, 2, 3s all
what?
day, I am mentally
I'm
and
up
physically exhausted. I'm ready to go to sleep.
I'm literally up with the teacher, like, can I get another snack? You feel me?
Yeah, I don't know how much I used
baby,
to
take
fight.
this
You
sticker.
feel me? But I was that
Damn, you
kid.
silly as fuck.
I
Miss
got
Jackson,
mad when I got woke up.
get the stickers.
You get a sticker. Is anybody else feeling awake?
Turn down the lights.
Hey,
No,
man.
like this is
No,
what
see,
they
that's not
use
funny,
Michael
y'all. Because
Jackson to
y'all
do
got to
it,
really
bro.
understand. I was the kid in daycare. I really used to get in trouble for getting woke up. Because when I used to get woke up, I used to terrorize the class.
Man.
So they like do
Leave him sleep.
Yeah,
That nigga said leave
him
Dave
sleep.
just
He
fell
gonna
asleep.
wake up by
Kids be
himself.
waking up, run up to the kids.
We finally got him to sleep.
Well, we say we used to make sure Dave got an extra 15 minutes.
Put the cover over his head before
You can wake him up when you get here.
They put
You can
building
deal
blocks
with that.
around
Bruh.
this nigga like
No, for real. They really
That school is about to end up closing. If everybody's who kid had a sticker, decide to sue that school,
Oh yeah, it's slow.
It's an
Boy.
open and shut case.
Yeah, that's wild though.
boy, and furthermore, that teacher might go to jail.
Both
Yeah,
of them.
shit,
Yeah,
both
real
of
talk.
them. They said two of
Two-
them.
Mm-hmm.
There was
Real
two of
talk.
them.
Administering.
So it really was Miss Nichols. Get
Yeah,
the
yeah, for sure.
stickers.
Like, bitch, they are killing me. We ain't get to smoke no joint during lunch. I am about to.
I mean, you know what the crazy part is?
Iceman is
I've
30
never
minutes
heard
away
of a
from
sleepy
here.
sticker, but I have heard of a fentanyl patch.
See?
That's,
Word?
I mean, they got fentanyl patch.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Well,
It's a
I'm sure they
medical-
had to
I mean,
come
it's
up
a
with
medical,
something.
it's a
That's what I'm
medical
saying.
thing.
That's a medical drug.
But I'm just saying, you know what they say fentanyl do. I'm just
Nah, that's like
now y'all got.
See, but
now
you
y'all
know,
got stickers.
with the
revive you, ain't it?
stickers
Like-
though, with the nighttime and all that shit, you know that's designed for kids.
But
I didn't know that
but
shit
I'm
existed,
saying the
but I'm
patch-
very
the
interested
stick
in
in the
it.
patch
Wait,
is the same.
the fentanyl patch. What does it do?
It's a sticker.
Like,
It got
I'm
a
just
whole bunch
saying,
of
like,
needles
It,
just
it
like-
sucks
it's a
fentanyl
painkiller.
into your body.
It's a
Oh.
patch.
You
It's like
absorb
it's like a nicotine
Yeah.
patch,
Oh,
but it's a pain patch.
man, you know what? All along, I thought the nicotine patch was to get you off of nicotine.
It
so
is.
you're saying
It
it
is.
puts it in you?
It's a nicotine patch. It puts it just slowly down.
Dumbest shit I've ever heard.
It's like the flu shot type shit.
I'm gonna make
It's very microscopic needles that puncture your skin. and it diagnoses the
this
nicotine
is
into your-
crazy.
I mean, shit, that's what it is.
That's what it do.
Yeah, I wouldn't dare.
I
That's
mean,
wild.
without the needles, it's just
I mean,
literally nicotine slathered on
you
your
ain't
fucking.
gonna feel it, but that's really technically that's really what it is. It's really fiberglass.
and you just absorb the
Fiberglass with
nicotine
the-
through your
yeah.
pores and.
Yeah.
Okay, so
right
to
now.
the two teachers that was drugging the kids at school, you
my
get a
bad.
big.
God damn you.
All right, here we go, y'all. Y'all ready for some more? Because we do a lot of black excellence on here, but it's a lot of black stupidity running around this motherfucker, too. Okay. This is what it says. An Alabama toddler slipped out of daycare and went shopping at Walmart. He was spotted heading to the checkout with Hot Wheels and snacks.
Sounds like fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
What the fuck?
Let me play this for you.
Let me see that face.
He knew where Walmart was.
That,
Bro, how he get there?
that nigga went straight to the snack. He walked.
No.
He said
He walked. Watch this shit.
that little nigga cold.
Listen, y'all. Listen.
3-year-old who wandered from a Dothan daycare and walked to a nearby store. The mother of that little boy, named Sir Paxton, says it was almost an hour before she found out what happened. News 4's Jacqueline Lambert is digging for facts and getting reaction from that emotional mom and the daycare where her son escaped. Jacqueline?
Yes, Kinsley, while Jasmine Najee is upset about what happened, she is also thankful her little boy was not hurt. Now she is blaming that daycare for what happened.
3 Paxton walked out of Kitty Care Learning Center unsupervised on Tuesday.
The door adjacent to the potty leads to the playground. So he went out of the back door and climbed a 6-foot fence, crossed an access road, a pickup delivery road, and a pharmacy line, and went into Walmart.
An employee who knew little Paxton
To the shocking story of a
saw he was headed to the checkout with Hot Wheels and snacks and kept him safe until police and daycare workers arrived. Jasmine claimed those workers didn't call her until 5 o'clock, almost an hour after her son escaped.
Why didn't you call me? Why didn't you call authorities? When the daycare arrived at the establishment, the first question was, what is going to happen to me? And they requested the police not to be called. Not, is he okay? Was he harmed?
To add insult to injury, the mother says an email sent to parents seemed to place blame on her 3-year-old. However, Jasmine is only looking for one thing from the people she entrusted with her child's safety.
Just some accountability, responsibility, because some form of neglect did happen. Some form of not being accountable happened, and you send out an email and pretty much you're holding my 3-year-old accountable.
Saw he was headed to the
for wanting to go to Walmart to get snacks and Hot Wheels, but he shouldn't have been able to act on it.
Since this incident, Paxton no longer attends this daycare. Jasmine says she has not heard an apology from the daycare, and she hopes moving forward some form of her
for wanting to
sew your drawers.
That
what
is,
huh?
This shit is bananas.
So
BANANAS.
Nino, I want to thank you for this clip because I don't think you realize what's Sir Paxton's race?
He's black.
This is Black Excellence and a Womp all in one segment, because the fact that Sir Paxton at 3 years old could climb a 6-foot gate and do everything that they just said.
Oh, don't underestimate a 3-year-old, bro.
Can we give
Well,
Sir
you
Paxton?
ain't seen Baby Day yet.
Don't underestimate a 3-year-old, bro.
Can we give Sir Paxton a round of applause? I'm going to give him that. And he really got his own rap in Hot Wheels. Because I ain't gonna lie, that would have been the first thing I did when I pulled up. What, boy? That's what I'm talking about. You did your thing. Da-da-da-da. Go ahead and get in the car, man. We gonna get you some. We gonna get you some Hot Wheels. Get in the car.
It's a Womp on Walmart too. Shit, fuck was y'all doing?
Oh, they kept him safe though.
Yeah, okay.
They realized that's a 3-year-old trying to buy.
Walmart would have never let that boy walk out.
Never let. Hold on.
Like,
wait a minute. Just hold on. Wait a minute.
Man, what?
Wait a minute. Let's dissect this, bro.
Mm-hmm. How do you make it through?
A 3-year-old
mm-hmm.
and a 6-foot fence.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect landing. He stuck the landing.
You don't think he's strong enough to?
He probably watched Hell in the Cell matches and shit.
Yeah. Right. At 3 years old, I could do some shit.
First time I watched my son climb a
because
fence.
I seen John Cena do this shit.
Listen,
I got this.
He was like,
so then he makes it past the. He's able to cross a busy intersection.
He looked both ways too.
Not one.
They need to make a
Now
movie.
pause.
2.
He's
Industrial intersection.
2. Okay, and in the midst of these two intersections,
Chuck,
right? You
they
mean
did. It's called Baby Genius.
you mean to tell me not one adult, nobody cared to stop
Answer me this, Scrooge.
and see why this 3-year-old?
Scrooge, if you seen the 3-year-old walking down Salem, honestly, are you gonna stop?
I'm
I
stopping.
definitely would stop.
I was just in Huber Heights.
You tripping? My
I was
nigga.
just in Huber Heights going to Yago house, and this baby ran across the street
I got fucking kids.
to this lady walking down the street with a dog, trying to pet her dog. I stopped, and the lady like, come on. Me and the lady looking at each other like. So I rolled down the window. I'm like, do you know where that baby came from? She's like, he just walked across the street to pet the dog. I'm like, you don't know where it's. I don't know where this baby came from at all.
Listen, honestly, I ain't been on your show, so you know what I'm saying. I probably would have been told y'all this, but literally like about 3 months ago, little white girl, 2 teddy bears in her arm, book, backpack, walking by Kroger's, Miamisburg, West Carrollton, wherever you want to call that area. That's where I stay at. the fuck? I'm coming to the west side. Fuck is this white girl got 2 teddy bears? Nobody is around her.
So whose white baby is this?
Hey, listen, I turn around, I bring her to the Burger King that's right there. Like, come here, sweetheart. We gonna stand outside. Where are you coming from? Like, oh, my parents was asleep and this and that, and I just wanted to go to my auntie's house. Call the police. You know when the police got there, you know what they really did?
They thought you kidnapped that baby.
Check me.
Yeah.
So y'all really ain't gonna tell me what they really did?
Oh, they handcuffed you?
The fuck? I was in the back of the police car.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They was on your ass like
I called my wife. This no bull. I called my wife like, hey, it's a little white girl walking with 2 teddy bears. This before I called the police.
Yeah.
She thought I was bullshitting. I said, well, she's like, call the police. I called the police. Before she could get there, the police pulled up, put me in cuffs.
Bitch, I'm a hero.
Said you sick motherfucker.
They talking about somebody seen a guy with a girl. I said, I'm the one that called.
Great.
They took my wife, 3 other people that went up and down the street. It went up to this old little white lady was like, no, I've been sitting here in the parking lot the whole time. That's my car right there, that Cadillac. Oh no, he's just been helping that girl.
That's tough.
And then took me out to ask me, well, which way was she coming from? I don't remember now.
Yeah, at this point, I don't got
I'm
nothing
traumatized.
to say.
I just want to go.
Yeah,
you got the baby.
I don't know, y'all got her.
Yeah.
I knew which way she was coming from, but in my mind, it's like,
do your job now.
I want to go.
Yeah.
Damn, you know what?
That's crazy.
I literally.
Y'all think I'm bull? No bull crap.
And this the motherfucking thanks I get.
As a grown
I know a baby.
Man, I was.
I know a baby that would climb a 6-foot fence, go to Walmart and buy some snacks and some toys. I know one that's capable of that. His daughter, no cap. I'm telling you, bruh, she owned that.
Hey, she wowed just this morning because she wanted to wear her same outfit from picture day again. I'm like, nah, that's dirty. You can't do that. We're not doing that. They'll think I don't love you. So like she threw a whole fit. I had an outfit picked out for her and everything. She said, no, it's ugly. Man, homegirl tried to walk out the front door with just a blanket wrapped around her. But I'm running away. I said,
oh man.
How old is she? How old is
she's
Kaka? 3.
And listen, it be
when I know.
It be fucking people up because like she mine, but this baby is white, blonde hair, blue eyes. So everybody be like, oh, you no, this is not no +1. Like this is my baby. Yeah, time out. Like
yeah,
so,
that shit. Wow.
3 though.
So listen to that school that allowed this brave, smart, athletic baby jump that fence, go to Walmart and get some snacks. My friends, y'all get the biggest. Fucking idiots.
Fucking losers.
All right, so last week, it was Wednesday. It was the second day of the Dockport strike. Remember, I told you. And come to find out, it was costing America $4.5 billion a day.
Mm-hmm.
I told you I don't think that shit was going to last that long. We shot pod on Wednesday. They came to an agreement by Thursday.
Yep.
The strike is over.
Yeah.
Just like that.
Amen.
So shout out to the Dockport workers because they're extremely important. They out there on a regular basis. I think they work 7 days a week.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm glad y'all did the right thing.
Real talk. We need that, boy. I don't care, boy. I said all the restaurants about to shut down.
Man, if not,
we ain't got to get no gas, boy. We ain't better go nowhere.
Nah, it ain't that you wouldn't have been able to. You was gonna be paying an arm and a motherfucking leg to do it.
Oh, we got gas.
But every day.
But how much you want to pay for this gas?
Yeah,
But listen though, every day it put us back a month. So even though it didn't last long, it lasted long enough to where eventually it's about to be a spike in everything.
It's gonna go up anyway
for a little minute.
Shit, cheap lighters already cost $1.
So it's coming.
2 for $1.
They said we got to get that back.
It's coming. And while we're talking about the Dockport workers, we might as well talk about what's going down in Florida or what's coming towards Florida.
Man,
Hurricane Milton.
as we speak.
So this is bigger than Katrina.
Listen, I'm not living nowhere I know hurricanes coming.
See, and that's the thing. Like
that lets you know that people that live down there are crazy.
we live in Ohio, And we complain about the snow and we complain about all that, but whenever you move to these nicer places, California, Florida, Texas, you got to worry about
Natural
the other
disasters.
shit. Earthquakes, hurricanes,
Fires,
volcanoes and shit. Yeah.
You're gonna burn to a crisp if you go out there on the West Coast, and they ain't gonna know how to put your ass out there. You gonna be overcooked.
No kizzy.
For real.
As a, you feel me, had went to school as an architect. I ain't gonna lie, that's why houses out them ways cost so much more.
Yeah, because of the insurance that you gotta put with them
babies. Little
babies.
neighborhood house here in Dayton and be like, oh, it's nice. You go get that same little neighborhood house in Dayton down in Florida or Cali. Oh, that's $250,000.
I was gonna say that's stucco.
They ought to be paying you to stay down there. Shit, what?
You know they pay you. They pay you some shit to live in Alaska.
Yeah,
that's Alaska.
They pay you some shit. I'm just saying. Let me play this.
Shit,
Let me
we
play
can
this clip for
migrate
y'all.
for 6 months.
Here we go.
Alaska is different though.
Man, what?
A wake-up call. This is literally catastrophic, and I can say without.
Hold on. And let me add some context to this. This is the Tampa mayor, and this is a message to the residents of Florida that
Can't
live in the
evacuate.
evacuation areas. Yes, sir. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
This is literally catastrophic, and I can say without any dramatization whatsoever, if you choose to stay in one of those evacuation areas, you're going to die.
Wow. I mean, that is an incredibly blunt message. And I know you have a lot of experience dealing with these storms. You don't say something like that lightly, Mayor.
I've never said that. And 10 to 12 foot surge. I mean, if this takes a jog to the south, that's going to save us from the storm surge. But it stays on the track that it's projected to be on right now. Or if it goes a bit north, would be even worse. Some of the predictions are saying that Pinellas County, to the south of us, the entire county is going to be underwater. So this is something that I have never seen in my life. And I can tell you that anyone who was born and raised in the Tampa Bay area has never seen anything like this before. People need to get out.
10 to 12 feet surges. That's not one. Surges.
Sound like the United States about to get a little smaller, huh?
Well, the thing about the storm surge that people don't realize is it's not something that comes and goes.
No.
The water just rises that much temporarily. So everything's going to be underwater.
Yeah.
But how
Like you
much
said, a
time
whole
wake up?
county.
How many times you think that could
notice it
happen
said
before
surges.
this shit just start to break apart
He said
anyway?
10 to
Like,
12 feet surges.
Yeah.
It was plural behind that.
Well, I mean, it's definitely not a calm, orderly situation.
Right,
But I mean,
right.
it's not like a wave where one
No,
comes
that's
in and
the
the
thing,
water
and
goes out.
but that's the problem.
Like it comes in and then the next one's just going to bring more
More
water.
That's what. Yeah.
yeah.
They said that a county is going to be underwater.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
I mean, he just told everybody you have a 0 survival chance. Like,
All right, listen though. Would you rather hear your mayor tell you that, or evacuate at your own cost?
No, I need you to keep it
be
as
real
real with me as humanly
Yeah.
possible.
That's not it.
Because
Keep it 100 with me.
some people feel like Matt got a nephew that stay down there.
that's crazy.
This nigga told me today that his nephew told him that he got the windows boarded up and he gonna be cool. I said, Mac, you know, Hurricane Katrina had people on their roofs. Nigga, boarding up them windows ain't gonna do nothing for you. He was better off building a little float. You feel me?
Because he told
And ready to surf,
He
nigga.
talking about he boarded up his windows. That nigga about to be trapped in the box.
But it is
about the
sorry,
most
that's
deadly
Yeah, because it's
I'm
Max
sorry.
people. And he watched.
Listen,
So be cool.
I'm sorry,
Be cool.
but that was very, very not intelligent.
apparently it is some type of contradiction going on down there. Like apart, like somebody leading the people on saying, "Hey, it's safe," and then hearing a message like that from the mayor is just like, all right, it's right in your face. But then I don't know, like Lil Duval, he on the phone with his mom, you know, I guess on Instagram Live and everything. But she down there talking about she can't get across the bridge, like they got the whole town locked down. But yet at the same time, they telling everybody they gonna be safe and shit like that. So I'm like, I just thought that just sounded so weird to me. I'm like,
so
what? Like, what's the contradiction?
My honest opinion is this. I think so. They in the interview, the mayor said it's predicted. So if it hits north, it's gonna get worse. You feel what I'm saying? If it goes south, then so it's all about the course of the hurricane. Thank you. The trajectory of the hurricane. You know what I'm saying? So if it gets off a course or wherever they projecting it to be, then
this is gonna fuck New Orleans up all over again.
It alters the results of the county going up underwater, all of that type of shit, right? The places that they're projecting to get hit, I think is the only ones that they're telling to evacuate because it could get bigger.
Got you.
If you tell everybody, if you tell everybody to get the fuck out,
it's gonna be
chaos.
Shitstorm.
It was already.
It's gonna be the reason why I'm saying that. This is what I'm saying.
Traffic gonna be a bitch.
It's at a point to where they can still kind of like control this. If you tell everybody, they have no control.
Got you.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel you on
Motherfuckers
that.
at that point,
it's a comforting lie.
Have y'all drove down that way?
This is the thing. Yeah, hell yeah. Me and BZ done drove. We done took that trip.
You know them bridges you got to go over.
Yeah, for sure.
Y'all know what happened in New Orleans.
They washed out.
Listen, that shit ain't to be played with.
And I was trying to tell Mac
that man up.
Listen, I was trying to tell Mac that whenever he was telling me that, and I'm trying to press the issue so Mac could call and press the issue. But you could tell he was starting to get worked up about it. He's like, bro, he grown, bro. You don't think I'm worried about my nephew? You don't think? And I had to fall back on it. Like, all right, I see this is affecting you more than you even let on to. You know what I mean? Because it's a serious thing. My cousin I'm about to give him a call because he in the city right now.
I got people on Lakeland, and that's right next to Tampa. It's like 30 minutes away. And the husband can't leave because he's a first responder, EMS. And so, like, I don't know if you know, but if you work for the hospital or anything, you can't evacuate when they tell everybody else to evacuate because somebody got to help the people there.
Yeah.
As of right now, they kind of suspended emergency services. It's directly hitting Tampa, like as we're talking about it right now. They didn't go north or south. They've suspended
call has been forwarded to
voicemail.
voicemail.
Already 600,000 people without power. And there's already been multiple tornadoes and all kinds of shit all day.
Tornadoes?
You didn't know hurricanes spawn tornadoes?
Yeah, I did, but
check this out.
Level 5 still? Did it hit level 5?
It's a 3 right now. It was already down to a 4 yesterday, but that's what it does when it gets near land. It automatically. Well, if you watch the forecast, the latest forecast, it's pretty much going to unravel itself, and it's going to be hanging over both sides of Florida and just drag its nuts right across Florida, man. It's crazy.
We just had like some bad weather just happened like what 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, that was
just the aftermath weather, just the trickle down effect was shutting down shit here.
Yeah, that
niggas went without power here.
The weekends.
You see what I'm saying? So even if it don't hit certain parts of Florida or whatever, just the aftermath weather, with it being so close to that hurricane, is going to fuck a lot of shit up down there.
There's going to be a lot of debris sitting out from people cleaning up that's going to get thrown right back around.
Yep.
And they was already sending people down there for cleanup and shit. And they making some money going down there and doing that. I damn near need to.
But this is the sad
National Guard and shit like that.
But this the sad part because the government tell them ain't no more money, bro. FEMA ain't got no more money for these hurricanes.
How did that
They
happen?
printing this shit, but they ain't got, man.
Bro, that's
Right.
We
No
$17 trillion in debt, but we ain't got money for the hurricanes.
We the ones that's making this shit. How we?
Bro, real talk. They telling them people, bro, like you fuck.
What's up, cuz?
What you doing, cuzzo?
I'm on a date right now. What's wrong?
Oh, well, I got you on my pod. Your date gonna have to wait a minute, all right? We got Lonnie Black, the comedian, on the phone, man. Round of applause for Lonnie Black. So listen, I'm only gonna have you on the phone for a little bit because I know you're on a date and you whining and dining. You got the buttons on your shirt open, your chain glistening and shit. So listen, we sitting here talking about Hurricane Milton, right?
Yes, sir.
Can you describe to us what the highway was like? Because when did you leave? 2 days ago?
Yes.
What was the highway like leaving out of Florida coming back up to Ohio?
it was fully backed up. We was hitting like 15 miles per hour for I think 100 miles straight.
That just sounds crazy on the highway.
Sounds dragging.
What was your longest wait?
It was probably at a complete stop, maybe about 30 to 45 minutes. But I'm saying a complete stop. That's like no movement period. About, you know what I'm saying, that time.
That's a long
And
time to be
then-
sitting on the highway.
Yeah.
Yeah, but creeping, we was going. It was a time we was going 5 miles per hour for about 3 hours.
And you got to know that some parts on the highway, you can go up, like it literally has 75 miles per hour on the highway in some parts of the highway. You see what I'm saying?
And it's backed up like that. And you see everybody leaving. Everybody got their back seats full of suitcases, or they got a lot of people in the car. You know what I'm saying? They traveling or whatever.
So listen.
And I left at a perfect time, huh?
What was the time that it took you to get up here versus the time that it usually take you to get up here?
The time usually is like 17 hours. That's a straight back and forth. 17 hours, you get straight down here, no issue. But I mean, stopping and everything. This time it took me about 24 hours. So it was like a full day, like 100% full day. And that's really, really like creeping. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and it only loosened up, and I was able to drive after I got into Tennessee.
So listen, the Tampa mayor put out something on the news today telling people that in them evacuation areas that's refusing to leave, if you don't leave, you are going to die.
Yeah, they told people to write their social security number on their arm or leg
so they can be identified.
So they can be identified. Yes.
That shit is crazy.
Now, I know you native of Ohio, but do you have any friends or loved ones that you left behind that just wanted to stay?
No. Yeah, I don't leave nobody behind. We all going.
Period.
I know that's right.
I'm up there by myself, so you know what I'm saying.
I mean, you could have went down there and met you some people that you was cool. I know you've been down there for a little bit.
If I fuck with you, we gone. We'll figure it out when we get there.
And that's that on that. All right, listen, cuz I ain't gonna hold you because, like I said, I know what you into right now. Next Wednesday, where you gonna be at?
I'll still be here.
Nah, nigga, say you gonna be on Everybody Has One. Next Wednesday, where you gonna be at?
I'm gonna be on Everybody Has One podcast.
Hey, man, and that's a motherfucking fact. All right, cuzzo, I'll call you in a little bit. You got bye-bye? What you sipping on?
Yeah, man. I'm sipping on tequila right now.
All right, I'm gonna
Y'all have a good day, man. Thank you.
No. I need some of that. I'm gonna get with you when Pied over. All right.
All right, man.
All right, love you, boy. Round of applause for cousin J. I said cousin JJ, cousin Lonnie Black, the comedian. Goddamn. Y'all got to get with him when this over. But yeah, the shit crazy down there, bro. Prayers to anybody that's down there that couldn't get up out of there, and I hope that it doesn't end up being as bad as we predict it to be.
For sure.
Yeah, on everything.
Shit crazy.
Hey, I hope the aftermath don't come up too far and affect us again. Because if we get that 70
just
mile
come
per hour wind,
through, bro. Just come through, bro. I got one big ass air mattress. You're gonna have to figure the rest out.
It seems like we get the effects from everybody though. Like it don't matter who had a storm or
that's
what.
Ohio.
That shit coming.
It's Ohio for you.
Midwest shit. Let me see. All right. This is a producer named Rockstar, and they was having an interview and talking about what's missing in music. They're speaking about R&B specifically, but I feel like it applies to everything.
All right.
Lacking feeling. I mean, I don't think it so much has to do with the church, because there's people that never been to church that create, you know what I mean, music with feeling. It's about feeling. I think that music right now, R&B right now, doesn't have feeling. Me personally, when I make records like Fine China, like Call Me Every Day, like Autumn Leaves, all these records, or Summer Too Hot, I try and make sure that the records have feelings when you're listening to them. But yeah, it's about feeling. I think he kind of was just trying to explain music doesn't have that feeling that broke the segregation walls when, you know what I mean, the white women were running to see James Brown, and, you know, it don't have feeling no more. So I agree with him on certain things. And then I skipped the Anthony Hamilton part.
I mean, oh damn, Glorilla from the church.
She showed.
She started in the church.
Yeah.
She started in the church.
That's why she's so great.
Gloria, hallelujah.
Period.
Okay, we know they was being funny at the end of that. But on the serious end of the conversation, what are y'all takes on that as far as music, feeling?
Let me take off. All right,
what the game's missing?
I 1,000% agree with him, and I don't even want to say because he said feeling, but I can go deeper than that. It's love. There's no love in this music no more. Whether it be and there's no love in music. Period. Like I don't even like country music. But when I grew up, the country music I heard, like, it was a lot of feeling in that. Like, he loved his truck, he loved his woman, he loved his dog, she took him out. That's neither here nor there. Like, R&B, bro, they literally serenaded women. You feel me? Like, bro, you don't see nobody passing out in concerts no more because, like, bro, I'm not even gonna lie to you. The talent be there, but the feeling ain't there no more. Mm-hmm. And then, like, when's the last time that you actually heard a song and was like, man, you know what? That was decent on the topic side. Like, bro, it was positive. Mm-hmm. Like, we don't have conscious rap no more. Mm-hmm. We don't have love and R&B no more. Mm-hmm. We don't, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, even if they sing it, it's about killing or drugs or fucking.
But I don't even think that it's that we don't have it. It's just that's not what they're putting in our face. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's people that's making that type of music, but it don't fit the agenda of the music business. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. We here to sell mayhem and violence and motherfucking destruction.
Exactly. Because that type of music brings you up to a higher, you vibrate higher to a higher frequency. It's togetherness, it's love. That's why they hated the hippies. What do you mean y'all love everybody? You can't think about it now. Yeah. You don't even really fuck with your neighbor. This nigga live right next door to you. You got to see them every day.
Mm-hmm. And music is really like, music gives you a feeling. It might not have feeling a lot of times, but a lot of people listen to music like
it's therapeutic.
Ain't nobody sliding to drop down, get your eagle on, girl. Ain't nobody sliding.
You can't
everybody in the club getting tipsy.
You can't kill somebody to that.
You see what I'm saying? Like they're making the theme music to murders.
That's for sure.
You know what I mean?
But, and to double down on that is what I was just talking about, because when you play music, I don't know if you ever seen it, but like there's a certain instrument you can use where when you send music sound waves to the sand will move in different formations. Come on, man. Do the same thing with water. What are humans made of? We're 70% water anyway. So when these frequencies hit you, you feel a certain type of way. Come on,
everything
man.
feel it.
Everything is, and all the music is low vibrational.
My homeboy grow bud. Matter of fact, Lucci, my boy that was just here last week, he grow bud. When I call him, he be in his little bud room growing the bud, and he be listening to Bob Marley and Bone Thugs, and I'm like, and he do it for his plants, like, you feel me? So music really has an effect on everything, bro.
Yeah, amazing.
See, but go ahead.
My input is we were allowed to let people exploit the game. The industry when it comes to music.
What you mean?
Exploiting as in it doesn't no longer matter about skill or talent. It's, you know what I'm saying, who's popular
or got the bag.
who got this. And so it doesn't stimulate nobody to have any type of structure or any type of substance to their music.
Give me an example.
Okay, so prime example, back in the day, you know what I'm saying, to even get in a group or a record label, you had to battle rap somebody or some shit. You ain't got none of that no more.
You have to display your skills.
There is no easy. It's just an easy way to get in here, and you know what I'm saying. And if I like it, if it's a way for me to, you know what I'm saying, to make it sound good and catch it to everybody or whatever. This how about how much money we can make off of this.
Okay, so give me an example of an artist that you say that they like pushing to the forefront that really doesn't have any talent or anything.
Or substance.
Yeah.
It's not that easy for everybody.
Boss man D-Lo.
I'm tired of that nigga, baby.
Number one.
I mean,
but listen,
he the number one.
The only reason I say it's not that easy for everybody, what if that nigga is fire, but he don't got not one YouTube video?
I mean,
just killed all y'all. Y'all just
they out there. I mean, I'm sure those guys out there. Like,
it didn't
my
kill,
point exactly.
It didn't kill anything.
You ain't got one YouTube video. What does that mean? Making?
I mean, but a YouTube video.
I'm saying you ain't got no clout. You ain't got no following. I'm talking about nowadays. You don't have that.
You don't mean just like a YouTube music video. You just mean like an internet presence.
Yeah, internet presence, period.
Okay.
Like how he said.
I mean, you gotta have that.
You could have nothing and go in there and battle rap a nigga.
Yeah, sometimes
And
when you
make a
listen
name
to,
for yourself.
you know how many songs I used to listen to on the radio and I didn't know what they look like, or for the longest I didn't know what Mike Jones looked like.
Mike Jones.
Nigga, Coogee was at the Black Cultural Festival one year telling motherfuckers he was Mike Jones.
That's funny as hell.
And they were signing up, taking pictures and all that shit with this nigga. And I'm just like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, so yeah, bro. I kind of agree with that because back in the day, you didn't need all of that to.
Yeah.
Now you got to have like a full package.
Following. Yeah.
Motherfucker got to be on TikTok doing that.
Because it's like if I
doing dances to you
right now, I'd be like,
and you got to think about it. All the music is up tempo, fast paced or whatever. Like if you think about any of the new dudes or whatever. Okay, if your favorite artist, right? Yours is Tip. I fuck with Tip on the music side. Substance in the music, right?
Yeah, glad you brought him up.
Even though he's very lyrical, you feel what I'm saying? He can tell you a story. He can put you know what I'm saying? It's substance that he can tell you some shit and you get a message from him. You can take something from him. There's nobody that we would have looked up to in our day like that today, if that makes sense.
Real lyricists?
With a message in their music, even if it's a banger.
No, for sure.
There's no message. There's no message. This is microwave music. Ain't no real substance. So you know what I'm saying? It's here today and it's gone tomorrow type shit. To whereas this is where you got music that a nigga listen to and it's like, damn, this shit was made 20 years ago, banging still.
You right. We don't make timeless. Bow Wow just has said this a couple years ago.
We don't make timeless music no more.
We don't make timeless music no more.
It's for the moment. It's for the moment. It's a fad. It's a trend. And as like I said, it's here today. It's gone tomorrow.
It goes back to what Beezy was saying. Ain't no love in this shit no more. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers.
And that's what make it hard for people who
game. You know
actually love it.
And
to get in.
Yeah. Because I was gonna say that, and then I was also gonna say back to what Nino was saying. It ain't what they pushing out there. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't gonna lie. Me as a neo soul artist, loving that type of music, genre love type shit.
Yeah.
It's some fire ass artists out here that people be slipping on when it comes to the R&B. When I ain't gonna lie, that's a couple females I done got them hip. They be like, I just be wishing to be R&B. All I can listen to is this rap, and I be like, I'll listen to this. And they be like, oh my gosh, you ain't got nobody else I can listen to? Yeah, I do.
But it's fucked up when you got motherfuckers like Diddy driving away people like Lauryn Hill. You know what I'm saying? Like. It's just ruining the game. You know what I'm saying?
But
like
you got
Lauryn Hill starting to ruin her own reputation too, though.
Think so?
She show up to all her shows late. She rude to her fans.
And then you gotta understand, it's artists that's coming up under them.
Wow,
that's fire. But they so on trying to impress them instead of trying to work on them. You get what I'm saying? Like, timeless. You feel me? Like we see it in the movies and different shit. It's a lot of people out there like that, but it's some of that shit I done came across on just something as simple as YouTube and Spotify and shit. There's some fire ass artists out there that people really be slipping on.
For sure.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's a lot. It's always gonna be artists being slipped. You know what I'm saying, being slipped on or overlooked or what have you. You know what I'm saying? It's just you got some people they gonna kiss ass to get in them spots, bro, because they know without this, it's not about what you do and it's just who you know.
You know what I'm saying?
It's who in a position. So if I'm not kissing this person's ass to get, you know what I'm saying, I know I'm gonna be fucked. It's gonna be 10 times harder for me to even get.
Decide not to play the game.
Yeah. Because I want to play this because this the hype person. So I'm just who I'm gonna play when I pull it. Because I do it myself. Like, all right, I'm gonna pull this back just because I was about to have my trunk rocking and everybody know it. I'm about to pull this I'm gonna play this when I pull up.
Speaking of deciding not to play the game, have y'all heard the Baby's new album?
I have.
Man,
fire.
Oh my God,
I have. The only takeaway, because you know the Baby, my nigga.
Yeah, man.
You know,
talk to me.
Just like I never quit playing Rich Homie. When everybody quit playing the Baby, I'm still. he in my playlist. You feel me?
Yeah.
The only takeaway is I wish it's time for the baby to link up with other producers.
Yeah,
His main produce them beats.
It did. It sounded
elementary.
Yeah.
He deserves some real actual. He need to go get with Metro. He need to get with DJ Mustard. Shit, I wouldn't even give a fuck if he went and got with Jermaine Dupri or Jazzy Faye or one of the. But he needs some actual production behind him, bro. I respect this my nigga. He make beats, so I'm gonna
keep.
Hey man,
Send him up north to Alchemist.
Man, sit back.
Let's see what he cook on.
And as Jazzy Faye hit these keys, I need you back there with your phone like this and record the whole
See, but
process of your shit so we can
you're
take
a real
the
baby fan, so you know
They need to steal the
it ain't
formula.
even really. His friends is just perfecting what he got in his head.
Yeah,
Because
but
he be hitting them what he want.
I don't even think that they perfected. I think
they just giving him what he tell him.
His lyrics outshines his production.
It does.
Sure.
I was gonna
Definitely
say
do.
that. It don't fit the
because
production.
when he do his freestyles and he get on his one bag,
that nigga
he
be
goes
going.
crazy.
He go dumb crazy.
He needs that production.
Like a good
and I feel like that when it come to music, certain beats or whatever, it be like dummy down. Like and I feel like that sometimes creates writer block.
When you try to go find a beat as a rapper nowadays, like everything sounds the same.
Yeah,
but at the same time, as bro was saying, like his lyrics just outshining the production, and I see like it's times where he got a good flow going, and it's like the producer didn't know when to slow the beat down or when to at least pause the beat, let him get his words out and bring it back in, or little, you know what I'm saying? It's
But when
ways
you deal
around
with-
shit like that, you know.
When you deal with a producer, when I used to be in the booth with E, my engineer, I used to make that nigga, hey, nah, give me that
give it a
noise
little
and
reverb.
chop my voice up right
Reverb,
here.
all
Or,
that shit, yeah.
You feel me? I ain't gonna lie, I'm leaving out with Pusha Man today. That's my nigga here.
Okay.
Hit him with an oldie, but good.
Yeah.
All right, so listen, I want to bring this topic up. I really don't agree with Charlemagne a lot of the time, but when I heard this, it made a lot of sense. This is him and Andrew Schultz on their show called, is it Flagrant? I can't remember the name of their show, but because it ain't EHO. But listen to what Charlemagne got to say, man, about the great Michael Jackson, man.
Took the corporations. Listen, I could be totally wrong. I don't think that there's too many people that are important enough for a corporation to want to do all this to.
Yeah.
There's only one person, and I really mean this when I say this, and I know this is straight conspiracy theory. There's only one person I believe in Hollywood who people conspired to actually take down.
Who?
I'm talking about a mass conspiration. Anytime they take you down, it's people conspiring,
Yeah.
but it's usually because you did some shit.
Yeah.
But I think that there's one person who they really took down because he had too much power, and I believe that person was Michael Jackson.
Wow.
I truly believe that. And the reason I believe that is because you can look into the story. We had Deion Cole on Breakfast Club today. Deion Cole told us a story about how he got high with Paul McCartney, and Paul McCartney told him, Paul McCartney and Michael used to be real cool. Paul was telling Michael, like, yo, you got to get your business together. You got to get your business right. He told him about the publishing game.
He bought the Beatles publishing.
Michael ended up getting so big that he bought the Beatles publishing. The Beatles publishing was worth so much that literally Sony gave Michael Jackson half of their publishing company just to own the Beatles catalog. So whenever you used to see, look it up. Whenever you used to see Sony ATV, that was Sony, and ATV was Michael Jackson's publishing company, right? Imagine how powerful a black man is when he owns half of or majority of the music industry's publishing. And in some cases was even giving publishing back to some of the artists. He gave Little Richard his publishing back. I don't know how many people he did that to, but he gave Little Richard his publishing back. Look, in 2016, and this was in 2016, Sony paid $750 million to acquire Michael Jackson's, 50% stake in Sony ATV Music Publishing, a joint venture that Jackson and Sony formed in 1995. This made Sony the sole owner of the world's largest music publishing company. I believe, this is all conspiracy theory. This is brilliant idiots, by the way. We just talking, this podcast. I believe that Michael Jackson had too much power in the music industry, had too much control over the most valuable asset in music, which is people's publishing. And I believe they had to take him out because of it. Smear his name, eventually get him up out of here. In 2016, They got it back for way cheaper than they probably would have paid if he was still alive. He's the one person. Motherfuckers talk about Bill Cosby tried to buy NBC and, nah. He's the one person I believe in entertainment. Entertainment, mind you, I said the entertainment industry. Conspiracies happen all the time in other industries that actually really matter.
Yeah.
But the entertainment industry, he's the one person I believe actually they ruined it, they killed his reputation and ultimately killed him.
Hey, you know what was crazy? They killed him because they couldn't kill his reputation. They tried to kill his reputation.
People love Michael Jackson through and through.
So listen,
like
to kill the reputation, that
sexual-
wasn't nothing but to drain his pockets.
That was when they were saying
They
he
was
was
trying
messing
to
with the
deplete his
kids.
pockets, yeah, and then he
Messing
had
with
to.
the kids
You have
and
to
out.
pay to go to court. You have to pay for an attorney, and then you usually have to settle out of court, like because you just want the shit to be done. Like, look, you're a liar, but we both know you're lying. But in order to clear my name and not drag this out, take this fucking money.
So I can get back to being
See,
great.
nobody ever never really admitted anything.
No, he
until-
never got charged. Like that's what I'm saying. Like people
People
still to
came,
this day.
bro. People came out and admitted that their parents made them lie on Michael Jackson.
Exactly.
So
Yeah, I'm gonna say they
That's
got a
the-
whole
But
documentary
that's the
on that
world
shit.
though.
But whatever.
Because that's the world though. There ain't no difference from today. Same thing. Diddy, Deshaun Watson. Anytime, bro, something go on, bro, there's gonna be all type of disclaimers and all type of lawsuits and shit coming out, and there's some gonna be true, and a lot of that shit is gonna be motherfuckers falsified trying to find a bag. Bro.
I don't think
Sony.
I don't think none of us really, because I don't even think I really understand. But I know that they got a lot because I done looked up a lot of shit. But I don't think none of us sitting down right here really understand how much Sony got control
UMG,
of.
Universal Music Group. It's all under one big. UMG owns
listen.
all that shit, bro.
Everything.
I'm already hip.
Here's a small reminder I had, and it was about maybe 8 months ago. Nigga, I like TikTok, bro. You know, TikTok is a music app. Brother, they didn't finish their deal with UMG. UMG snatched every goddamn sound off of that app. And I'm talking about, I don't care what sound
It's
was.
gone.
It went down to just like random shit that wasn't even considered music type shit. Like, damn,
And
how
they
you own that?
And they create all these subsidiary labels.
Yeah.
Interscope and Def Jam and Arista Records and all this. They do that for the imagery of competition.
Yep.
But all that shit all trickles back up
To
to,
them.
Universal
They
Music
all
Group.
getting it all.
Michael Jackson owning that publishing was so crazy that they had to give him half of their publishing company just so they could own the Beatles.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
He was
So you gotta
playing-
leave us with something.
They
man.
tried.
Come on.
They
Masterful
tried to
chess.
get.
No, they gave it to him. That's why they said whenever you see Sony ATV,
Yeah, that was
it's
the Michael-
Sony,
that was
and then
Michael
ATV is Michael Jackson's publishing group.
Because he wasn't going.
That's wild.
He
man.
wasn't
Hey,
going for that shit.
same thing with Prince.
And Jay-Z owns his masters.
Yeah.
Yes.
The things that make you go, You know they say that Jay-Z up next.
Yeah.
They said they about to serve his ass on a hot platter.
Hey, listen. I ain't
27.
going.
They
You ever
say
been to
it's-
Black Rock
They
before?
said it's gonna be 27.
You ever had Black Rock?
No.
I haven't.
You haven't?
Restaurant?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been.
You know when they come out with
With
the
the
meat and that motherfucker sizzling? That's how they go.
That's how they going. That's how they gonna bring.
How you want your jigger? Medium
Hey.
well or?
Oh man.
This here is the finest cut of Joe Camel, aka Jay-Z.
Hey, that shit crazy.
Have you guys heard about the Prince documentary? So Netflix made it with Ezra Edelman. It's 9 hours long, and the Prince estate isn't letting it come out.
Oh wow.
So nobody's ever gonna see it. But if you guys listen to podcasts, Pablo Torre finds out there's an episode. Him and he has on another guy. They saw it a year ago, so they kind of reveal whatever, and they're friends with the guy that made it. So they kind of reveal some stuff
that we'll never see.
Yeah.
And there's a pretty good story in there about Michael Jackson and Prince being in the crowd together at a James Brown show. You ever heard that story?
I saw that footage.
Where Prince went crazy.
James Brown that brought Michael Jackson out, and then he brought Prince
and
out.
Michael Jackson, the story goes that Michael Jackson whispered over to Prince, like, hey, bring him up. Because he knew he wasn't going to be able to do his thing. And he got on the guitar. It wasn't in the right key and all that. So he like went to the mic and started like screaming into the mic and stuff,
Who
taking
Mike
his
did?
clothes off. Nah, Prince.
Oh.
And Prince went to hang on a light post and fell off the stage and all kinds of crazy shit.
Damn.
And Michael Jackson laughed, and that's when he tried to hit him in his mind with his car because he's a meanie.
I'm thinking that a lot of that stuff we've already covered before might stem from that.
Yeah. All right, so listen. It said Young Thug looks around before eating an Altoid in court. Y'all seen that?
Mm-hmm.
You seen that? Look around real quick. Why would he look around like that? That boy was popping an Altoid 30 in the goddamn courtroom.
They sneaking Jeffrey drugs in the Altoid can.
Hey, man, you smooth. You ain't slick. That nigga was in court getting high.
Why not?
That's wild, man. Young Thug a fool. He said, I'm going to get some perks in my life.
That's crazy.
All right. Now, we've always said what is one of the biggest hustles in America, y'all? Legitimate hustles. What do we have? We speak on it all the time, man.
Taxes?
No. No, not at all. I tell him he should enter into the realm of to get some of this. There we go, Chuck. There we go, baby. Let me check it out. The newest hustler.
My Lord.
First we had Mace. Now comes to find out. Project Pat is officially a preacher.
Or is it Project Pastor? Not.
Because when you talk like that, now you couldn't. What you're doing is you double-minded.
There you go.
There you go. When you're double-minded, you can't receive from God.
That's right.
You got to know. See, we got to know this. I ain't write that scripture down. We got to know that God is not a liar. Amen. See, that's one thing the Lord showed me. He made me.
He put his rap voice on. What he showed me.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
So
hey, man, if we don't get in, we don't get some of this money, man.
Thank you, Jesus.
I'm trying to tell you, boy.
Project Pastor.
I don't care if you got
Project Pastor.
Give him some praise.
No, bro. Like, hold on. Let's unpack this real quick.
Let's praise that's some God.
But wait
We
a
don't play
minute.
with it
This is
like
the
that.
same man that was part of a group
God know my heart,
named 3-6.
All of us.
Yeah, the Devil Mafia.
He wasn't really with 3-6 Mafia.
What?
It was 3-6 Mafia featuring Project Pat.
Man, hypnotized minds.
Listen,
What was they trying to hypnotize you with?
It was the
Sin.
we not gonna
Sin.
listen, y'all. We not
Sin.
gonna play with God like that, y'all.
He playing. I ain't gonna be a pastor.
He ain't playing.
Project Pastor.
Man, you can't tell God what
Pastor
he can't
Pat.
put his hands on. He put his hands on that man.
Man, that nigga is selling features. He is selling features right now. Hold on. Oh, let me play something for you.
Bruh.
Hey, it's crazy because
got
I
his hands
seen
on,
that too.
man.
I'm like, dang.
Come on, man. He probably going to the features.
Man, he just rocked the stage in Middletown.
Trying to come to church on Sunday?
No.
Why not?
Hey man,
He's
say
still a
man,
gangster.
your boy Project Pata. Man, look, I done hooked up with Anno Domini, man. You know what I'm saying? And man, you know what I'm saying? We done just create this situation for you where you can make this song with me on it. One of your singles, you know what I'm saying? Your next single. I got the multi-platinum Anno Domini. You know what I'm saying? We're bringing you a huge opportunity for all up-and-coming artists. You know what I'm saying?
Now, if I send Project Pat a song and it say, pop that pussy, shake that ass, about to put a thumb in your butt, don't move too fast. You think he ain't gonna be like, he gonna be like, no, that's not, I'm a part of the Christian community now, and I love the Lord, and I'm not no, that nigga gonna get on that motherfucker.
Throw that bitch a back up.
That nigga, so beat the block, man. Ain't nobody buying that. I respect the
I'm
hustle. I
just
keep
saying,
telling
man.
you, boy, let's get
You
this
never-
money. You don't want to listen. You want to listen, bruh.
Put something in the offering
I'll
plate.
write a Christian rap so fast for you. Yeah.
Screw your morals really get on my nerves sometimes.
I mean, and that's fine. It's just
with you, man.
And
It's
make them
just
sound godly.
for me, it's just it's a level. It's some things you just don't play with.
Mm-hmm.
And so at the end of the day, with me being spiritual, whatever, and me reading my Bible, whatever, I'm known to that people are going to step up and be prophets and pastors and making themselves, chasing position and titles more so than the relationship. And so if it's not real, I can't judge nobody's journey. I can't judge nobody's you know what I'm saying, path or whatever, but if it ain't real, that's gonna fall on their hands.
Just real quick, BZ. I'm gonna just say this real quick. For his sake, and like Dave said, I hope the Lord put his hands on him and he really about that. I bet not see him promote nothing like that ever again.
That's new.
And
yeah, that's right. That's right after
that's cycling around.
That's right now.
That's an ad that goes.
Wow.
That's why I said what I just said.
I can't say that, man.
What you mean? What are you talking about?
What y'all mean?
What are you talking about?
Why not?
Hey,
Go ahead. Hold on. One mic.
I want to play my favorite game, and it's ironic that we talk
Devil's
about
advocate.
this. But yeah, I want to be the devil's advocate.
Please,
And
let's
you
go.
don't want to rap with the church to make money, but you wanted to rap about evil shit to make money.
That's not what I'm saying. My whole my thing is this. I'm a firm believer in if I was to become a pastor, right?
He didn't say you become a pastor.
He
Hold on,
became
go
a
ahead.
pastor though.
Yeah, go ahead.
True enough.
And so
I just want you to rap about it, man.
Yeah.
I mean, and I didn't did that before. But my whole thing is a lifestyle as well though. And I'm not the type to funk the fake.
Hold on, wait. What you mean? But you go to church every Sunday and
I
play
do
the drums and all that. So you can't rap about it?
To work on you still missing what I'm saying. Listen.
Hey, your spiritual journey can make you money in the in the eyes of the Lord
not
and
saying-
all his followers.
Why pastor can't have a new car?
Now look,
I want a Movado.
you walking into a sermon trying to catch the word is totally different from you trying to be the pastor. You know what I'm saying? And leading the people on. You see, that's totally different.
Listen, y'all
That's
completely
totally different.
misconstrued what I was saying. What I'm saying is almost everybody in here has tried to pursue what I'm gonna call the devil's lane of music with this ungodly rap and drill and kill. But
You sound like you're preaching.
my boy Scrooge don't want to do it for the good Lord.
See, we're going to talk when this over because
Yes,
you see my vision.
Yes, sir.
Can I get an amen?
Amen.
All right, look, this is my closing statement, and then we're about to get up out of here. Hold on. we gonna
talk about it.
So listen, my closing statement is I can't wait to hear that new Glorilla featuring Kirk Franklin.
Oh, Lord.
All right, listen. Great pod, everybody. Scrooge.
Oh, Lord.
Man, it was
It was refreshing to have you back, baby. I ain't gonna lie, man.
For sure.
We might have to talk after this.
appreciate
Dave the Barber,
Appreciate
you
you
did your
having
thing, baby. I'm proud of
appreciate
you.
you having
I can
me.
tell you watch the show all the time. What everybody got coming up for the week, man? Let's run this through real quick, short and sweet, so we can get up out of here. Dave, what's up?
Man, I ain't got nothing going on. My usual, man. Loving on my wife, taking care of my kids.
Now, let me get, man, he deserves it all on the count of three, y'all. One, two, three.
Well, I appreciate it. And shit, getting to this money, cutting hair and doing all that else I can do, you know what I'm saying? I'm a jack of all trades.
Did that cash
I
app
make
come
that money.
The cash app?
I ain't got that yet, but you know what I'm saying?
All right,
I love you, so we holla about that.
Okay, for sure. Scrooge, what you got going on, brother?
Man, a little bit of everything, man. Work and grind. Some things in the making. I got a song coming out with Coogee. That's in the making. It's called Dating Legends. I got some other songs or whatever that I've been cooking on or whatever. So outside of the music, man, it's just trying to put these businesses together or whatever. I got some other things that I'm cooking on or whatever, trying to generate some money. You got if you're gonna be a millionaire, billionaire, you gotta, think that way and put in the work behind it. So
Right.
I mean, this is my season of activating what I want to do.
Okay, then.
So
shout out to bruh on that. So listen, I'm waiting on that call to see about these classes. Hopefully it come this week. I'm trying to get in that motherfucker Monday. If not, it'll be not that Monday after, but the Monday after that, man. Outside of that, I'm trying to catch up on some TV. I'm trying to come up with some strategies for the network. I'm checking out Everybody Knows Sports. Just stepping on shit. Piezilla. That's about it. What you got going on?
Man, chilling like a villain, man. Catching my sports. Shout out to Beezy, you know what I mean? Everybody knows sports. Diego, happy birthday. Chuck in the back, you already know what it is, man. Shout out to JJ, it's going down. Other than that, man, like I said, watching sports, you know, and shoot, try to get Dave up through, man. You know, your boy need to line up, man. It's rough over around here, around the edges over here, boy.
Two games.
Real talk, man. And I guess I'm about to get my Halloween costume. You know what I'm talking about? I'm gonna fuck them up again. About to fuck them up again this year.
How
man.
you coming? Ooh, that's crazy.
Man.
You said that. Knuckles will be a fire Halloween costume for you. You already got the hair.
I might say that for next year. But this year, I'm going to join the Jamaican bobsled team.
I ain't gonna lie. If I'm ready in enough time, I'm coming Static Shock.
Okay.
Coming Static Shock. What's up, Beezy? What you got going on?
Man, I ain't got too much going on, man. Just working, taking care of the family. But I tell you what, though. Y'all ain't said nothing about the
Wait, I was just about to ask you. Go ahead, say what you got going on, because I have a question for the pod.
Right.
Yeah, so don't worry. It was coming, I promise.
That's about it for me, man. I'm trying to slowly put this fucking setup together, but like every time I'm like, oh, I got a couple dollars I can spend, you know, the good old cars. Like, nah, you got a couple dollars I can spend.
Did you share that setup that you
No, I'm gonna put it in the group.
Because everybody, he got a little equipment set up for everybody, so y'all can have a nice little feng shui.
Yeah.
Okay.
On the
feng shui.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Chuck, what you got going on, big dog?
Damn, that wasn't what I was bringing up.
Oh, I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry. My bad. Go ahead.
Sparking Zero Dragon
I just
Ball
said
Z.
I had a question for you niggas, man.
Oh, shit.
I have a question. We gonna get to it, bro. I promise. Okay. Chuck, what you got going on, man?
Editing, school, work, and football.
That was short and sweet for sure. All right, now my question is, do you go Undisputed or do you go Dragon Ball Z Sparking Zero, man? Where do you go? If you got to pick one, where are you going? Where are you buying first? Because that's a hard one for me. Because I've been waiting to beat Yego's ass on that boxing. I ain't going to hold you.
So here's why I'm torn, because we ain't had a boxing game since Fight Night, but this is like the same mechanics as Budokai, and those were both big games.
Classic
growing
game.
up. So, but I'm definitely, as bad as I want to replay that story and all that new shit that they did with DBZ, get them gloves on.
You going boxing?
Get them goddamn gloves on.
I just hope the button configuration is like Fight Night round 2.
If it's like
round 2, you niggas.
It's not even EA, so like
It's not
completely
EA.
different map
I was about
out
to
and
say,
everything.
if it's anything like EA Sports, I'm about to say I can wait till that price drop, and we gonna play that DBZ. I'm rap
That part. Hey, well, I think I'm going DBZ.
Hey, I ain't mad at it.
It's the fan in me.
Hey, I'm sorry. You said I had to pick one.
I respect your choice.
I'm getting both.
I respect. Hey, you know you owe me a game, but we'll talk about that. That after this. Okay, so listen. Everybody has an opinion. Everybody has an asshole. And everybody has a podcast. Just not this podcast. And you were tuned in to Everybody Has One. And since my boy Dave is here, I'm going to play a oldie but goodie. This is Nino Green featuring Dave, Pusha Man. And listen, this ain't a sample on this hook. This is my man Dave. You hear me?
My boy Ruffin.
Let's get David No Ruffin.
Man, RP Red, man. That's my used to come through me like Ruffin.
Let's get ready to rumble.
Young VI.
Hey. Whoa.
This is my real life story, by the way.
Let's take it back to SP, young ratchet with the best tree. Trying to get high, he the one they suggest you best see. At 17, I started rolling harder. Had my own apartment, so I treated it like the Carter.
Less than 100, you gotta slide through. Line wrapped around the corner like a drive-through. Started with a cutie, then he started bringing 5 through. That was on consignment, always cop 3 on the side too. Woo! I put you on, but if you short me, boy, you through. I put you on like I was Porky from The View. I'm good at distribution. I grab it, then I move it. After the first pack, I thought shit ain't nothing to it. I do it. I'm the nigga in the air. I'm your doctor when you need. Want some coke, have some weed. You know me, I'm your friend. You ain't more than empty. I'm your in the house, look in the couch, grab you an ounce. You got my fatty, let me count it, then you can bounce. You're trying to serve geeks, that's the early business. Hit the east, get off 3 G's in about 30 minutes. Ain't no change, you got 100, then you gotta spend it. If you don't get the work for cheap, there ain't no profit in it. Still a youngin' when I jumped off the porch. I don't do no middleman, and I go straight to the source. I sell it hard, but I get it soft. So raw, step on it twice and still get it off. Hey, I'm good at distribution. I grab it, then I move it. After the first pack, I thought shit ain't nothing to it. I do it. And shout out to Dave. Dave on the hook. Shout out to Eda engineer, man. Somebody, anybody, everybody. Tell him when we gonna see him.
In a minute, boy.
In a minute, boy.
Hey, I like to.
That was far. I ain't gonna lie to you. You didn't. If I would have never
be
known.
over here in Jamaica, just start cooking, like, cause I know you ain't got enough to feed all these grown ass men, and this is torture.
In a minute, boy.